Welcome to the Board of County Commissioners workshop of October 29th, 2024. It's a very special day. I know everybody's doing a lot of chatter in the back, but we are going to start with a roll call. Mr. Clerk.
Commissioner Barnett.
Here.
Commissioner Baxter. Commissioner Bernard.
Here.
Vice Mayor Marino.
Here.
Mayor Sachs.
Here.
Commissioner Weiss.
Here.
Commissioner Woodward.
Here.
Thank you.
If I could have our very own Commissioner Mac Bernard do the invocation at this time.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor. This is a prayer for our soldiers. Gracious God, I pray for our soldiers. Let your grace be a protective shield, guarding them from harm and keeping them close to your love and compassion. May I always remember that they are the ones who face the horrors and dangers of war firsthand. Help us honor them for their courage and care for them when there is damage to their bodies or spirit, when they are lonely and afraid and long to be with the sure knowledge of your presence at all times, in war and in peace. Let them feel, O God, deep in their hearts, that your love is always there boundlessly, unconditionally, and eternally. Amen.
Amen. I think we have.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have a special song to sing at this time, or do we want to save that? Oh, here we are. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our American song sung by a choir. But Faith Place. It doesn't get any better than this, right? Best looking staff I've seen. Presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Boy, that is invigorating for this morning. I'm anxious to get started. I want to also thank our staff for providing healthy food for your commissioners. We don't get up on sugar highs. We got fruit. The first time here, I want to thank you all for this. No, Maria. No. I'm going to pass my banana on to you. Oh, that is invigorating. Thank you so much. Let's hear it again for these group of wonderful speakers. Very fun. We're going to get on to work. We have agenda approval. Are there any additions, deletions, or substitutions to the agenda, Ms. Baker?
Mayor, Vice Mayor, members of the board, there are no additions, deletions, or substitutions.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm
Commissioner-
sorry. Wasn't attached.
All right.
I apologize. There's definitely an add-on, an important add-on. There's an add-on on page 2, 4B1, that's Faith Place Center for Arts and Education, Inc. contract, which will be, it's with Faith Place, and it's for the Mac Bernard Park.
Very nice.
Thank you. That is it.
That is it. Okay.
1 second.
Just 1 second. Commissioner Bernard.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor. Before we make the motion to approve the agenda, I'd like to make a motion to reorder the agenda to move item 5A1 before the special presentation, so in that way our county employees who are here can be recognized, and then they can go back to work. Or maybe they want to be here so they don't have to get back to work. But that's what I would like to do, Madam Mayor.
I think we have a second from Vice Mayor. All those for? Anybody opposed? See that it passes unanimously, 6-0. I've never seen so many county employees here in one place. So what we're going to do then,
Yeah.
we are. We have a motion now. Well, that has passed, so now we're going to have a motion on the amendment to the agenda. And I see a first from Commissioner Weiss, second from Commissioner Woodward. All those for, anybody opposed? See that it passes unanimously, 6-0. Very good. Now we're going to go right on to 5A, which is our Palm Beach County Service Awards. I guess what we want you to do is for you to get back to work. Although I love seeing you all out here. It is very nice. So with this in mind, we have some very special ways to present to our employees, service award recipients of 20 years. So,
We're going to play the video
Ms.
first.
Baker, how do we give our service award presentations for 20 years of service?
We're going to start at 20 years. We've got a video that we're going to play. So studio, please
Hit the lights.
turn the video on to recognize our 20-year and 25-year employees. We've got our 30 and above here today to shake hands and thank them very much for their loyalty, dedication, and commitment to the residents of Palm Beach County.
Okay, we're ready to go.
My name is Sheila Grimes Thomas. I work for the Community Service Department. I have been a Palm Beach County employee for 42 plus 6 years. I am definitely Team PBC.
I work for Planning, Zoning, and Building Department, Code Compliance Division. I have been a Palm Beach County employee for 41 years, and I am Team PBC. Woo-hoo!
My name is Beverly Longwell. I work for Purchasing Warehouse. I have been a Palm Beach County employee for 40 plus years. I am Team Palm Beach County.
Hi, I'm Bob Cooper from Palm Beach County Water Utilities. I've been here for over 40 years.
Hi, I'm Guy Egerton from the Palm Beach County Water Utilities Department. I've been here for 40 years.
We are so proud of Team PBC. You can see that when people work for an organization this long, 20 years, up to 40 years, we're doing something right. This is a good workplace. I think we're the #1 workplace in the county, probably in the state. I've never seen an organization have such wonderful employees for so many years. And it really is a tribute to the leadership here at Palm Beach, Team Palm Beach County. So let's hear it for Ms. Baker as well. Thank you. We're going to do a little something special for you, and maybe you could have the rest of the day off. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to step aside. Thank you.
So we're going to start with recipients 30 years and up. You'll come up on stage and you'll get to have a handshake and a photo with Ms. Baker and the county commissioners. Start with airports, Daryl Corey. I'm going to just keep reading names. And then environmental resource management, Brenda Hovde. Facilities development and operations, William Dart and Calvin Deloach. Fire Rescue, Adrian Castro. I know you're here, Mr. Deloach. David Colada, Lenny Collins, Jesus Estopinan, Brad Haynes, and Kenneth Sayers. In case you couldn't tell, they work for Fire Rescue. All right, libraries, Michael Bartow, Max McMillian. That's a great name. Anyway, Parks and Recreation, Michael Earhart, Aaron Kowalski, Robert Wagner. Very nice. He's got a tie and a medal. It's pretty cool. Planning, Zoning, and Building, Kathleen Chang, Antonio Segala. Public Safety, I know I saw Carol here. Carol Brown. Water Utilities, Jose Guevara Rosa. Thomas Hager, or Hager. That is our 30-year service employees. Now we'll start with 35. Daniel Bovin from Airports. From Community Services, Carmen Lisa Weber. Department of Housing and Economic Development, Jennifer Hamilton. Engineering and Public Works, Tanya Dennard. Dennis Fernie, David Key. Environmental Resource Management, Kimberly Esau. Oh, that was a shout out. I heard that. Bonnie Finneran. Gosh, I hope I got that right, Bonnie. And Carmen Velez. Facilities Development and Operations. Hedda Mitchell. Vilma, you're in here. Vilma Rivera. And for Fire Rescue, we have Angela Brown, Paula Munn, ISS, we have Sharon Dubell. From Libraries, Randy Pytel. Parks and Recreation, we have Thomas Lutz, Cindy Pijanowski, Reed Raymond, Horace Smith. Planning, Zoning, and Building, Michael Howe. I know Michael's here. Charles Zahn. Purchasing, Tim Slabaugh. And Water Utilities is Matthew Buckner and Vincent Munn. Congratulations, 35 years and up. Now we have just a few from Water Utilities who are 40 years and above. We had some others you hopefully saw in the video. So from Water Utilities, we have Robert Cooper. He's famous, he was in the video now. And Charles Gant. These two gentlemen have been with Water Utilities Department for 40 plus years. Thank you for your service.
Okay, now we're going to get back to work. We have our regular agenda. We're going to start on that now, which starts on page 2. Thank you again, employees, for making this a wonderful place for us to work, especially those of us who are new in the county commission. You give us the legacy and the tradition and the know-how and the experience. Thank you again. All right, so we're going to do 4A1.
Three.
Wait a minute, 3?
We start with 3. No. No, 3A1 is regular. 4A1 is, let me just make this. Oh, they renumbered it.
Yes,
It's
okay.
4A1.
Okay, 4A1, the clerk and comptroller. And
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to receive and file and to approve the contract. So that's 4A1 and 2.
very good. So we have a motion 4A1 and 2. I have a first from Commissioner Weiss, a second by the Vice Mayor. Are those for? Anybody opposed? See that it passes unanimously, 6-0. Now we have the add-on, which is 4B1, to adopt a resolution authorizing a lease agreement with Faith's Place Center for Arts Education, and I see Commissioner Bernard. His light is on. Go right ahead, Commissioner.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor. It is truly, truly an honor to be able to make the motion for item 4B1. You had the chance to listen to the kids who are here, even though they're probably missing school, so I probably wouldn't be that happy that they're missing school, but Faith's Place is going to get the opportunity to have a home at Gramercy Park, and And I think I was at a breakfast and I had stated that one of my last action would be to make sure that Gramercy Park Community Center would be built, and for these young kids will get the chance to be at that location. So with that, Madam Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adopt item 4B1.
And we have a second from Commissioner Weiss, but I'd like to correct you a little bit, Commissioner. You sure that's Gramercy Park? Could you state as an attorney and now state senator that what is the proper name for this park?
I'll leave it to the person who made the motion.
Commissioner Weiss, do you want to correct the name of that
I'm
Gramercy
very,
Park?
very rare will I ever correct my colleague, but I must correct it. It is the Mac Bernard Park.
Whoa! Now that the record is corrected, we're going to take a vote. We have a first and a second. All those for the motion made by Commissioner Bernard. Anybody opposed? See that it passes unanimously, 6-0. Congratulations to all the kids. Congratulations. It's beautiful. Okay, that takes care of the add-on on the regular agenda. And we are now going to move on. This is what great agenda today. We're going to move on to, if we could, special presentation for our own commissioner, Commissioner Bernard. And who is going to be, we do have cards, don't we, Commissioner Weiss? We have a lot of cards. So why don't we start with the special presentation, which is found on number 3 of our agenda. Ms. Baker, would you like to start us out on the special presentation?
I would. Mayor, thank you very much. I would. Thank you, Mayor, very much. We do have a video, so I want to start with the video.
Okay.
So if you can play the video,
me
we've
the
got lots of proof that Mac the Knife was here. Former mayor, commissioner, and now going to the Senate to represent us locally. So we want to send him out with a bang. Turn on the video.
Commissioner Mac Bernard is kind, ethical, detail-oriented, and compassionate.
Our commission, the full board, we're going to advocate on behalf of every municipality, every town, to make sure that we get our piece of the pie from Tallahassee.
Commissioner Bernard, I want to thank you for your years of service and the honor to work for you. You are a great boss, a mentor, a sponsor, and a friend. We especially thank you for your strong advocacy skills in addressing the housing crisis.
I'm dedicated to try to make sure that we're building more senior housing for our residents in Palm Beach County. Our families need housing, so we want to make sure our families or kids have housing in Palm Beach County. And one thing that's dear to me is our veterans, so we will continue to fight to make sure that our veterans have housing. I'm happy and excited to be back in Tallahassee and to make sure that we're advocating on behalf of the residents of Palm Beach County. What I can tell you is that in Palm Beach County, we prepare for storms like this, and we prepare for before the storm, during the storm, and after the storm. Our whole team is here, our full staff, and everybody's ready, so that way we can protect the life of all of our residents in the county.
Yes, we're gonna have to work hard. Yes, we may have to fight, but guess what? We have to continue to build housing for the next 100 families, so that way we can continue to provide affordable housing for residents in Palm Beach County. And I was gonna stake my County Commission District 7 legacy on trying to create an opportunity to get our young kids off the street. And so ever since then, I've been on a rampage. But today, we are celebrating the past, the present, and the future.
We thank you for your dedicated years of service. We wish you the very best, and we know that the future looks great and the best is yet to come.
That's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. As we gather here today, it is with a mix of emotions that I sit here before you to bid farewell to an incredible leader, Mr. Mac Bernard, again better known as Mac the Knife. Former Mayor, Commissioner Bernard, your departure marks the end of a significant chapter, not just for you, but for all of us. Over the years, you have led with vision and passion. You have been more than just a boss. You've been a guiding force through hurricanes, floods, COVID, hurricanes again, being in the EOC with us and supporting us through our endeavors. Through challenges and triumphs alike, you have been there to support us, motivating us to reach our full potential and never settle for less. You have fostered an environment where ideas flourish and where collaboration was celebrated. I think we can all agree that your impact on this organization is immeasurable. The culture of teamwork, respect, innovation that you have cultivated will resonate long after your departure. You taught us not just how to work hard, but how to work smart, and more importantly, how to work together. As you embark on this new journey, we are excited for you. We know that wherever you go, you will continue to inspire and make a difference. We know where you're going, to the Senate. While we'll miss your leadership at the local level, you'll be leading in Tallahassee with the locals in mind, particularly county government. So please remember that you will always be a part of Team PBC. So when you're sponsoring that legislation, always look through it through a county commissioner eyes. Always accept our calls to talk and meet with us. Otherwise, we will show up and not leave. Your Team PBC family wishes you well in your new endeavor, and good luck.
Thanks.
We do have a few gifts, if you don't mind, to give you, so that when you get to Tallahassee and you've got your new offices, there's Palm Beach County sitting all around you. So if you will join me, and also the legacy you leave, which is the Mac Bernard Park, the center that our kids will be utilizing. I can remember the day you came in and said, we've got to do something for this community. We've got to build something. We've got to have somewhere for these kids to go. And today, we will have that, thanks to your leadership and push and support.
Uh-oh. Mac Bernard Way. Not Boulevard, not Avenue, not Street, Mac Bernard Way. Senator Mac Bernard Way. Oh, Senator Powell, I see you in the back. It's going fast, I tell you. It's going fast. Wait till later? Okay, that sounds good. Okay, we have a couple of cards, and we're not going to time you. So I am going to have Commissioner Weiss begin naming the cards, and you all know what to do when your name is called.
Thank you, Mayor. And we are going to hear from first Senator Bobby Powell, Jr. Senator is in the House.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Test my voice. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Bobby Powell, Jr., the current state senator, of course, candidate for county commission, and I am super proud to be here this morning to honor a good friend of mine who is now the next state senator. Many of you may know or may not know that I began my era in the political world working for Mac Bernard. And what I can tell you is that it was my first time to replace Mac Bernard in the State House in 2012. Proud to stand before you today with the hope that in 2024 we get the opportunity to replace each other. Tallahassee is an extremely hard place. As you know, the numbers are one-sided. But what I do know is after my time of working with Mac Bernard and knowing him for the years that I have, if there's anyone who can make a difference and make an impact in Tallahassee, it is Mac Bernard. Mac, I know that I leave Tallahassee in no better hands. There could not be a better option than Mac Bernard to be the next state senator. I will tell you this, in 2012, I was a little bit nervous to run to replace Mac Bernard in the Florida House because in his time there, he had been so impactful. And you have been impactful here at the county commission level. I'm amazingly impressed, proud, and ready to tackle the next chapter. But what I do want to tell people is this. The work is not easy. You have a champion. We will continue to work together to elevate Palm Beach County. Mac, Tallahassee, they've said this is Mac the Knife, but for Tallahassee, the theme song will be Return of the Mac. All right? All right? And I'll leave y'all with this. There's no one who has worked harder, who in my lifetime has had a bigger impact on the world of the county, of politics, especially from what I've seen, building the next generation, not worried about other people rising to a certain level, not worried about who gets the credit, but making sure that he leaves the places where he has come better than they were when he got there. We have a jewel in Mac Bernard, and I'm so excited that we will continue to have that jewel. A life of service is indeed a life that counts. I'm extremely thankful for you, Mac, thankful for the county commission, and I heard Wilnita say it earlier, the best is yet to come. Thank you to your family, thank you to all of you.
I think probably our furthest traveling guest today is Ginger De La Gaulle from Tallahassee.
Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Mayor. Thank you. Ginger De La Gaulle. I am the Executive Director of the Florida Association of Counties. We are right downtown, 2 blocks from the Capitol. We're watching you, sir, just to be clear. So thank you to the staff for reaching out and inviting us from the Florida Association of Counties to come today to also be a part of honoring Commissioner Bernard. So in the 8 short years that Commissioner Bernard has been a county commissioner here at Palm Beach, he hit the ground running as an engaged and impactful leader within the association on a statewide basis. I know, no surprise to anyone here locally. But 7 of those 8 years, he actually served on our board of directors. He had been able to serve on many of our public policy committees, serving as either a chair or a vice chair of a couple of those, not the least of which was the preemption committee. And I know he will remember that one well whenever he's back in Tallahassee in the Senate. He has also participated in all of our formal educational programs. We currently have 3. That meant years of dedication out of his life here to his family, to his law practice, to you all here at the county, and as a graduate, as a certified county commissioner. And he graduated from both levels of the advanced county commissioner classes as well. And then on top of all of that service to us on a statewide basis, he also answered the call when we asked him to serve with us for an investment trust board that we run along with the Clerks Association from all around the state of Florida. He helped us in that capacity as well. Most importantly, however, Commissioner Bernard has become a friend. We knew him when he was in the House, those of us who have been around a while, but really being back home and serving here in Palm Beach County, he has become a fantastic friend. Not only as a friend, but for us at the association, Commissioner Bernard, you exemplify what we call the life cycle of a community leader. So you were up in Tallahassee, you came back home and have served your community with honor and vigor, and you are coming back to Tallahassee to continue to serve your community as well. A full life cycle and a fantastic example of what it looks like to be a leader here in the state of Florida. Selfishly, we are very glad that you will only be 2 blocks from us in Tallahassee, and I expect that we will be able to see you, just as Ms. Baker has said, quite often, and if you don't take our calls, we might just behind her sit in your office as well. We'll be sure to send Davin Suggs your way. We appreciate everything you have done for us. And then finally, 2 personal notes. I have personally enjoyed swapping stories about all of our daughters throughout the course of time and over your 8 years in particular here on the County Commission. Thank you for everything you have done for all of Florida's counties. We appreciate you very much. And then secondly, this is a little bit of humility. I don't have the authority to name a park or a street after you, but we do have a framed photograph for you that we hope that you will also be proud to hang in your office in the Florida Senate. We are looking forward to seeing you. Thank you, as we're almost in November and the month of gratitude for all that you have done for us. It is our honor to have gotten to know you so well, and we wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
So here's Senator Bernard's old/new home. He will see this building much in the evening, as you all know as well. But the one really special thing about this photograph is the moon that is at the top. And Commissioner Bernard, that is for you to remember that all of us look at the same moon in the evening. And so your family, your community, when you walk out of that building, everyone will be looking over you.
And next will be West Palm Beach City Commissioner Shalonda Warren.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It is my pleasure to stand before you and really to just take a moment to thank all of you for a job that I'm sure is not usually full of thanks, but thank you for all of your service. And I know that we're here and we're acknowledging the end of a term of service, Commissioner Bernard. But I know more than the end of the term of service, we're really here celebrating the impact of everything that you've done. And it's so interesting that I think I've known you for about 13, 14 years now, if you can believe that. But the entire time that I've known you, you have been a servant. And thank you for that service, because that service has had a tremendous impact. And I'm going to speak from a community-based organization perspective first. The work that you've done to support community-based organizations, to support those on the front line, has been immeasurable. As a nonprofit CEO, with your support, I want to say that I've seen more support from you, Commissioner Bernard, than I've seen from so many people put together. And it has had a tremendous, tremendous uplifting effect on my organization and the work that we've been able to do. So many people don't see that, but you have, and you've served that front line and helped us to be able to do the things that we need to support the people that are the most vulnerable and the most in need. As a colleague, as a local elected official, I have been blessed to have you as a confidant, as a mentor, as someone who has shown me what it means to stand out front. I thank you for leading by example, for being courageous, for never asking me to do anything that you haven't already done, by showing me and being an example. I just thank you. I couldn't thank you enough for all of the phone calls you accepted during odd times, for all of the advice that you've given, for every simple gesture that you've made. Thank you so very much for helping to empower so many people around you. Thank you for stepping out and being on the front line, being out in front and being a pioneer and leading so many other people. I don't know if people know how many elected officials worked with you before they got elected. That is a true legacy. That is true leadership. I look forward to everything that you're going to do to represent this community and represent our state in the Senate. Mac, I can't thank you enough, but my gratitude, it's there. Thank you so much, my friend.
Next up, we have the mayor of North Miami, and that's Dr. Alex Adesumi.
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Madam Mayor. Good morning, everyone. I am here. My name is Alex Adesumi, Mayor of the great city of North Miami, and indeed a pleasure for me to be here to speak and honor my friend on behalf of the city of North Miami and the former, as the former chair of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. On behalf of the network, we want to say thank you to you and to all the other speakers. Commissioner, you are a beacon of hope in what you have done in our organization, helping every new members coming in. You have been a gold, and we want to say your leadership not only has advanced project, but also advanced people. And as I am so proud to come here to say to you, on behalf of the entire Haitian American community, not only here in South Florida, but the entire Haitian diaspora, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I know this is not the end, this is the beginning, so we will see you on the journey. Thank you.
Next is Noel Martinez.
Good morning, Commission. For the record, Noel Martinez, President and CEO of the Palm Beach North Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today to thank Palm Beach County Commissioner Mac Bernard for his service to not only Palm Beach County District 7, but to the Palm Beach North Chamber. During your time as Commissioner, you have shown a real dedication to making Palm Beach County a place where businesses and communities can thrive together. You've been a champion for economic growth, always looking for ways to support local businesses and create opportunities that benefit everyone, and I mean everyone. The Chamber has seen this firsthand, the difference that commitment makes. You've built up resources and infrastructure that truly set up our community for success. But beyond your accomplishments, it's you that stands out. You're accessible, you're genuine, you're always willing to listen. Whether it's showing up for community events or taking the time to hear from our business owners, you've been right there with us, working hard to understand and respond what this community needs. It's been a pleasure working with you, and it reminded all of us of how meaningful public service can be when it's done with your heart. As you take on your new role, Senator, we know that you're going to bring the same dedication and vision to a larger stage. We're excited to see how you're going to continue to stand up for the issues that matter most for our community. And the Chamber looks forward to collaborating with you up in Tallahassee. Commissioner Bernard, thank you so much again for everything you've done for District 7, the Palm Beach North Chamber, the county, and myself. You've made a real difference, and we're really looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We have the former Vice Mayor of the City of Westlake, Katrina Long Robinson.
Good morning to the mayor as well as the commissioners and my leadership classmate. I didn't put former vice mayor on there, but I guess I will always be the former vice mayor of Westlake, right?
Maybe will be.
I am here this morning standing as a resident of District 7 to acknowledge my county commissioner, my friend, and my brother, Mac Bernard. My dear friend, for years, we've watched you tackle each challenge with integrity, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to improving Palm Beach County. You're the type of leader who rolls up his sleeves and dives into the work of creating solutions that deliver meaningful change. Your leadership has modeled spirited action, and for that, I say thank you. Through the years, you've been a champion for our needs and a voice for our community. Your work has modeled a rare leadership quality that seems difficult to discover in the rapid tempo of today. The ability to not only listen, but to tell people what to do has been a true gem for you. You didn't just hear concerns from this dais, you made them your own. At a time when many families are facing the difficult challenge of securing a roof over their heads, I am personally proud of the diligent work on affordable housing initiatives that you've helped to create and implement, which has led to the recognition as the Housing Hero of the Year from the Housing Leadership Council of Palm Beach County. Your leadership has modeled deep, genuine compassion. Senator-elect Bernard, as you prepare to take on new challenges in the upper chamber of the Florida Legislature, we know your values of community integrity and service will only be amplified in the next chapter. Thank you, my brother and my friend, for showing us what community-focused leadership looks like, what it feels like, and a model for how to get it done. As you step forward, know you're not just leaving a role, you have left a legacy. For leaders such as others to follow behind, a lasting imprint on our county and each individual gathered here to honor you today. So before I finish, I want to say thank you for your leadership, your friendship, the 5:30 to-do list for AM phone calls. May we aspire to continue the leadership you have modeled before us. Thank you, my brother, my friend. I love you, and I look forward to supporting whatever endeavors you have moving forward.
Thank you.
Former Mayor of Green Acres, Joel Flores.
Good morning, Commissioners, Mayor, and specifically Commissioner Bernard. Just want to say thank you for your leadership, for being a role model for many of us, specifically our youth. People like you that stand up and become the voice of a specific group, and you've done this for the last 8 years, the voice of the minorities. And you have done that exemplary. And I thank you so much for your dedication to our community, for what you have done in our community, and for always picking up the phone. Anytime we had any concerns, even if you weren't in my district, I could always count on you to bounce ideas or ask how we can maneuver certain things. So on behalf of the Hispanic community, I want to say thank you for everything that you have done for us. As a friend, I couldn't ask for a better friend. And very similar to what Katrina just mentioned, for always telling us how it is, keeping it straight with us, and making sure that we're always focused on the mission and the work that's ahead of us. As a senator, I look forward to working with you. So on behalf of our community, Green Acres, and the Hispanic community, I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Tamara Mays.
Good morning. On behalf of the Homeless Coalition of Palm Beach County, I want to thank you, Commissioner Bernard, for your leadership, for believing in this community, and for your unwavering support. Will the Board of Directors for the Homeless Coalition of Palm Beach County please stand? We want to thank you for your incredible leadership in providing leadership, passion, and commitment to all of the residents, not only in your District 7, but also to the lives and the people that have been impacted by your leadership. And I want to say thank you. Behind an incredible man stands a phenomenal woman. Mrs. Bernard, we want to say thank you for allowing us a piece of your husband, not only here in Palm Beach County, but for lending him to the entire state of Florida. Thank you. My friend, I want to leave you with some words as you begin to travel in your next endeavor. A true leader is not just one who leads, but one who inspires, guides, and heeds. The call of duty, the right of responsibility to serve their people with humility. They do not seek power for their own sake, nor do they resort to force or take their way to the top, for they know that true leadership comes from below. They listen to the voices of the people and they work to address their needs and ripple effects of policies, actions, and decisions for the betterment of their nations. They lead by integrity, example, honesty, transparency, and entirety. For they know that their actions speak louder than words, and that's what makes them prouder. This inspires others to be their best, to strive for excellence and never rest. Your pursuit in your dreams, your goals, has made a difference, and you've touched many souls. So, let us honor Commissioner Matt Bernard for his true leadership. You have provided and have lent your heart to many. You have inspired us to be better, to do more, and to make this world, our country, and our state a better place. I wish you well, and God bless you.
Denise Williams.
Good morning, Ms. Williams.
Good morning, Commissioner Bernard. My name is Denise Williams, and I am the president of the West Palm Beach Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Will the members who are present please stand? We are a community service-based organization, and we just, yes. See, we got some people in some high places. So on behalf of the West Palm Beach Alumni Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, we celebrate your impactful and measurable work over the past 8 years. You have left an indelible and measurable impact on our community and its residents. displaying the ability to work collaboratively to get the job done. Your legacy is remarkable. We wish you all the best in your next chapter, and we're thankful that you will continue to work on the residents of our community. Thank you, and congratulations.
From the League of Cities, we have Richard Radcliffe.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Madam Mayor. I'm Richard Radcliffe, the Executive Director for the Palm Beach County League of Cities, representing 39 municipalities, 204 elected officials. It's truly an honor to stand here, and you hear everything here that everybody's talked about, and we all know it's true. A lot of times people are saying things and it's time to say goodbye and this. It's all true. And we've become friends over a decade. I've worked with you in Tallahassee, and I've worked with you here. And you've been consistent. You're always there. And you've always been there. And I'd like to say you're always a city guy, but you're always a county guy too. And you're really there for the people. And the one thing I've seen in you that is rare in what we do is your instincts. And everything they said is true. You take an issue, you go here, and an issue that needs to be pulled, you take it and you run with it and you score, you're a leader. But your instincts, I sat in my little chair over here in the corner and watched. And when there was a conscience, you would stand up and say, wait, we need to look at this side. And then when things were traveling too fast, because you don't talk a lot, but when things travel too fast, you get up and say, stop. This is time for us to slow down. So you've been very economical and efficient with your use of time, but your instincts are impeccable. And thank you for all you've done for us. And I look forward to working with you and seeing those instincts in the future, but thank you from all the cities.
Michelle DePotter.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, Commissioners. Michelle DePotter, CEO and lobbyist of the AGC, Associated General Contractors, 515 North Flagler, for the record. Commissioner, it seems like yesterday you were just sitting there in that seat, beginning your time here on the dais. You and I have had some spirited and passionate exchanges over the years. I want to thank you also during those exchanges for all those follow-up questions. It always kept me on my toes with you. But more importantly, I'm here today on behalf of our board and our membership to acknowledge, appreciate, and thank you for your service, your leadership in this community, for always keeping your door open, your ears open, to issues on the ground surrounding construction, and for recognizing AGC as the local voice of construction. We're in our 75th year. It's not farewell forever. I look forward to seeing you in Tallahassee, working with you. I especially appreciate the way you have treated me over the years, professionally, personally, regardless of issues that we've talked about. You've done a great job up here, and my members appreciate you, and I wanted you to leave here today knowing that. Thank you very much for all you've done for our industry. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
Fred Angelo.
Mr. Angelo? Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Madam Virginia Baker. My man Mac, Commissioner Mac, Representative Mac, City Councilman Mac, now Senator Mac. It's been a long road, buddy. Mac was, a lot of people don't know this, my first impasse hearing, Delray Beach. Wow, Delray Beach, huh? That was a long time ago. I had a lot more hair. Mac may even have had a hair back then. I don't know. But I know this, never talked to him, never met him, never anything. We got his vote. Because Mac understood it's about the people. And I think since that day in Delray, we formed a nice bond. But more than anything, Mac hasn't forgotten the people. It shows today Every person who comes up here is going to say great things. But more than anything, he lined up all these young kids. I don't know where they went all of a sudden, but they did a beautiful song. But they were here for you because you've supported them. Every step of the way, I look back and I'm like, forget all the legislation, you know, that you filed the most legislation as a Democrat in the majority House, as a state representative, passed the most legislation during that time, I believe, during the majority. So I think he's going to do a great job for us at the Senate. But along the way, suits for seniors, these kids, my brother's keeper, all these different places you've directed energy towards. But most importantly, you didn't forget how to be a good dad. Am I wrong? I talked to Mac on the phone. He's like, I gotta go. I'm at the park with my young girl. We're going over homework assignments. And honestly, he redirected me to pay more attention to my kids. And that's what a real leader is. Many of our conversations were more than about the commission or about the state or about Delray Beach. They're about our families and how we could do better for them. And for that, I'm very thankful and honored. And you're gonna see me plenty up at the state Senate. I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna keep growing up together and keep making a difference here in Palm Beach County, whether it's through the state or here locally. And thank you guys for spending your time also.
Oh, beautiful, thank you, Fred.
Charisma Adams.
Good morning, Madam Mayor, members of the County Commission, Administrator Baker, and Commissioner Mac Bernard. I'm honored to be here on behalf of Congresswoman Sheila Sherfless McCormick. She sends her warmest regards today and congratulations to Commissioner Mac Bernard as he transitions to the role of State Senator. While she regrets she couldn't join us today, she wanted me to express her deep appreciation for Commissioner Bernard's remarkable leadership and service to District 7 and Palm Beach County. Commissioner Bernard has been a true partner to our office, especially in tackling issues like affordable housing. He and the Congresswoman have worked to make housing more accessible and affordable for families in Palm Beach County. Commissioner Bernard understands that investing in housing is about investing in stability and opportunity for all. This past August, when the Congresswoman delivered that check for $2.25 million to Palm Beach County for the Workforce Affordable Housing Development Project, it was Commissioner Mac Bernard that spearheaded that application process. It was another example of his hands-on approach and commitment to positive change. Commissioner Bernard doesn't just talk about what needs to be done, he makes it happen. On behalf of the Congresswoman, thank you for your partnership and your tireless dedication to improving the lives of those in Palm Beach County, and she wishes you all the best in the Senate. Now, I want to thank you personally. Mac, I want to thank you for being a friend, for being a leader, and for being a voice. As a young African-American professional in Palm Beach County, thank you not just for opening doors, but for propping them open for the rest of us to walk through. Thank you not just for sitting at tables, but for scooting over and pulling up chairs for the rest of us. Thank you for not just being a leader, but also being a listener. I also thank you for all the times that you pushed us when we were on the right path, and you came and grabbed us and pulled our coattails when we were going the wrong way. Mac, I thank you for all of the conversations, all of your wisdom, all of your feedback, even the times when we stood and we rolled up our sleeves together and we got the work done. I want to personally thank you for all that you've done, even for me in my life. I wish you the best in the Senate. Thank you very much.
Very nice, thank you.
Jack Wheeler.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you, Madam Mayor, Commissioners, members of the staff, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to express these sentiments today. We really appreciate it, and it's well-deserved. It's not a secret to any of you that Commissioner Bernard has been a leader on housing efforts in Palm Beach County. In particular, he's played a leadership role on the passage of the housing bond and also the countywide housing plan. And his work has gone beyond just speeches and votes. As you've heard a number of speakers allude to, he's rolled up his sleeves and he's really dug into the issue. And there were meetings, and meetings and some long meetings to get some of these across the finish line. And he participated, he led, he was knowledgeable, and he pushed us all to get across the line for a solution. The best advocacy in the world is meaningless without support on elected boards like this. And it takes a lot of skill, instincts, and hard work to convert good policy into actions. And he's done all this while being an active and involved husband and father. So to me, he's been an inspiration, he's been a friend, and at the Housing Leadership Council, when it came time to choose our very first housing hero of Palm Beach County in 2023, the answer was obvious, Commissioner Bernard. He's going to leave big shoes to fill on the County Commission. On behalf of the Housing Leadership Council, I want to salute him, commend him, and thank him for all of his efforts on behalf of housing. As he well knows, housing is one of those issues that never ends. And we look forward to working with him at the next level up at the state and helping to bring to bear solutions that affect not only Palm Beach County, but the entire state. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Kimberly Weston.
Good morning. I'd like to take the opportunity to speak about Boss Bernard, as I affectionately call him, both the personal side as well as the professional side. Let's talk a bit about his humanity. It's difficult, and it was a challenge for me to put it together because, fun fact, he's half robot. Mac and I met when we were both in our 20s. Based on my calculations and a little bit of girl math, that was about 2 years ago. All of our interactions from then until now have been warm. He's been kind. He has been incredibly efficient in his delivery of tough love, if you will. Everyone needs a Boss Bernard in their lives because about every quarter I call and say, hey, when can you pencil me in because I need you to fix my life. And he will call back about a day or two later and say, what time can you talk? And he proceeds then to fix my life. It has been a very beautiful friendship, and I am beyond grateful. My family has had a small business in West Palm Beach for over 35 years. Camille's Flowers and Gifts, www.Camille's West Palm Beach. And he has been a staunch supporter of small business. Whenever there is an opportunity provided from the county or from the city, he ensures that I have that information and proceeds to tell me what I should do or how I can go about getting it done. Oftentimes, I will admit that on the line, I kind of zone out and my thoughts float. How does Sean do this every day? But I'm grateful. Thank you for being you. Thank you for supporting small business, the citizens of Palm Beach County, and just giving us an example of how you make impact little, big, and just worthy of respect that you have been given and is being demonstrated by all the members who came today. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Avery Polk.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the commissioners and our county administrator. My name is Ivory Polk, and I am an intern with Commissioner Mac Bernard in the Commission District 7 office. Even until this day, Mr. Bernard has taken a liking to opening the doors for others. I've only been working with him 1 month. He gave me 1 month to come and learn from his staff, even until the end. So I just want to thank you, Commissioner Mac Bernard, for giving me the opportunity, for putting people like Bobby Powell in place, where I went to Palm Beach Gardens High School right here in Palm Beach County. And when Bobby Powell first got into politics, he came to my track. He came to my track meetings and practices, and that's the kind of people that Mac Bernard supports, people like me. So I just want to say thank you and good luck at the Senate. Hopefully I'll be following.
Theus Jr.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. A little choked up Willie back there is like, man, you're crying already. You haven't even made it up there. But for the record, Kesnel Theus Jr., everyone, I am Commissioner Bernard's District 7 representative of the Equal Business Opportunity Board of the Solid Waste Authority. And I just wanted to speak to you, not in this capacity, but as a mentor-mentee capacity. Those young kids that were here earlier, you know, for me, that's where it all started off with you. You know, I've known you more than half my life, and I remember when it started just, you know, listening to the radio on the way to church and, you know, out with family and, you know, hearing your voice. And, you know, it just resonated with me till this day. And I just wanted to let you know how inspiring you are and how impactful you've been, not only in my life, but in everyone else's lives around you. And you know, I from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough for your leadership, your consistency, your mentorship, and that has instilled in myself and everyone on how to be efficient in such a way. And I don't know how you do it. You know, you wear many hats. I can call you, and regardless of how busy you are or what you're doing, you do make that time. And I don't know, as a hardworking man every day, I don't know how you take the time to meet everyone's needs. So I wanted to thank you and congratulations. And I know this is goodbye here, but your work, I know, is not going to stop as far as on behalf of Palm Beach County, on behalf of your constituents, on behalf of the younger generation. You know, continue to do that work because it's impactful and it's led me to where I'm at today, that little bit, you know, hearing your voice on the radio. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And on behalf of the Solid Waste Authority, thank you for your work.
Thank you, sir.
Neil Schiller.
Morning, Mr. Schiller.
Good morning, everybody. Mayor, commissioners, Virginia County Administrator, County Attorney, Clerk, and everybody in the audience. My name is Neil Schiller, Government Law Group, 137 Northwest 1st Avenue in Delray Beach. And I'm here to say thank you to my friend Mac Bernard for all of his years of service, particularly on the County Commission. We met in 2008 in the Delray Beach chambers, which are nothing like this. And since then, we've become friends, and we've had a number of different meetings, conversations, lunches, and dinners. And I will tell you, it is very scary to go in and meet with Commissioner Bernard because he asks the toughest questions, not just on the dais, which if you get a question from Commissioner Bernard on the dais, you know it's very difficult. But you've made me a better lawyer in all the years I've been working with you because you've had me prepare for all the inevitabilities when coming in to meet with you. And that's made me a better lawyer, a better advocate. And your leadership over the years and everything that you've done and had your hand in is evident with all the comments today. And I look forward to working with you in the Senate and calling you for your advice and experience. So thank you.
Pedro Rafael.
Good morning, Mr. Raphael.
Good morning, Commission. Good morning, everybody. And I actually put a speech, but I want to speak from my heart because it's better. Because the word that I put, it's going to be a little bit. Because Commissioner Bernard is an example for the Haitian community. I can tell you for sure. Because myself, when I moved from New York to Georgia, from Georgia to here, The first person give me good advice is Commissioner Bernard. And I was thinking about going to politics. He said, stop. Stop. You know what? You got to learn politics. You don't go in these things. You can burn yourself. He took me to the restaurant in Delaware Beach. We sat, he forgot. We sat, we spent time. He said, this is what you do. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, well, really? He said, yes, sir. Listen to me. And ever since then, I feel really, this man is an example for us in this community. And Mark Bernard, always available. When I call him, he said, okay, not today. Remember, I'm busy, tomorrow. And he left his office to meet with me in the library anywhere I want him. I was like, I've never seen something like that. When somebody has an office, a commission or whatever, they're very precious. They're very, they don't want to go to meet with you. They're not going to come to meet you at London Library. They don't have time. And they feel so important. And Mark Bernard, and I can tell you, even my kids, my son says, Daddy, I saw him. He's the commissioner. I said, yes. You want to be like him? I said, I don't know. This guy is too much. It's very, very too much for me. I don't know. I cannot be like him. But Mark Bernard, I know that you're a true leader. You empower our community. People don't know who you are really, but you spend time in speaking with me. And in my tough time, what happened to me, remember last year, what happened to me? You sat down and said, listen, I know it's hard for you, but guess what? You will overcome. Keep doing what you're doing, be focused, and keep helping your community. Because I know that you've been helping us. Some of us don't know what you've been doing behind the scene, but I know, I've learned that. I can tell everybody here in this room, Mark Bernard is a true leader. He has a heart for his community. Thank you, Mark.
Samuel Pierre.
Mr. Pierre.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Commissioner Bernard. I'm here to say thank you, Commissioner Bernard, for everything that you've done. I did not know what a county commissioner did or is supposed to be doing until you became one. Everywhere we needed you in the Haitian community, you were there for us. A child needed help in a private school, we called you. You were there for us. Because of my work in the community as a president of Haitian Heroes, all our folks, children getting themselves in trouble with the juvenile justice system, everybody say, hey, let's call Mike Bernard. We call you, you there. Our pastors, every little problem they have, hey, Samuel, can you call Commissioner Bernard? We call you, you there. They have problem paying their bills, you there. People coming from Haiti and they don't have a place for them, they call, hey, call Commissioner Mike Bernard. Every little thing in this community, you there. Commissioner Bernard, thank you for your service. You are a true servant. And our pastors in our Haitian churches, they do everything from A through Z. A person is sick in the hospital, they do that. And you did exactly just that. I'm not sure if you have a calling to become a minister, a pastor, but when it comes to your job of county commissioner, you did this so well that I'm inspired to follow your step. Thank you, Commissioner Bernard, for everything you did.
Thank you, Mr. Pierre.
Darren Romulus.
Mr. Romulus.
Good morning, everyone. Mayors, Commissioner, Administrator Baker. I am Darren Romulus, 301 North Rosemary Avenue, West Palm Beach, Florida. I just wanted to come back to this very grounds. I had the privilege of working with Commissioner Mac Bernard, and I remember completing my application to work with the county because I was raising a young family. My wife was just recently had my son David, and my son Christian was only 4 years old. I saw that in the community we lack some sort of role model, hero, just something in the area. And being raised by a single mother, I also sought to find some sort of leadership that could fill in those shoes so that I can reflect the same way. And I've been fortunate enough to actually accept a position with Commissioner Bernard. And my, oh my, that was such a roller coaster. Being in his office taught me one word that I can describe Mac is discipline. Commissioner Bernard is a hero for my kids, for myself, for the community, and his level of discipline, consistency, just dedication to seeking change and helping others is by far greater than I've ever experienced or witnessed. I'm gonna keep this brief. I just wanna thank you for being a hero for myself, for my family, for the community. And I mirror all the sentiments that everyone else had mentioned before, but I personally thank you for your friendship.
Nice.
Sean and Nadej.
Come on up. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Mayor, to all of the commissioners. Thank you for having us, having our family here, joining you all today. I'm going to keep it brief because so many things were said, and they really, really do embody the man that I love, my best friend, and I know he's a tough cookie. I've heard all of the descriptions, disciplinarian, Mac the knife. He's very proud of that. All of the descriptions are so true. He is probably one of the most selfless individuals that I've ever met. And that's something that I truly, truly admire about you, honey. And I'm just so overwhelmed with and extremely proud of this moment. I didn't catch the beginning portion of the meeting where the students from Faith Place were performing, but I know how important putting that work together and seeing that come to be. And so many of the issues that he's been very passionate about. It's been quite a journey, and I've been there right beside him along the way, whether it's homelessness, affordable housing, so many others that probably are a little too controversial to mention. But I know that he's always carried that passion with him, and he's carried it home. And to the county team and staff, just know that I hope that I've been the softer side. I know sometimes, you probably just want to wring his neck. I've seen the many layers of Mac Bernard, and all of you have had the ability, and I think the fortune to see those many sides as well. But that infectious smile that he has when the task has been completed and has been successful, hopefully, like me, many of you feel that it was all worth it. That rocky road to get there was all worth it, because I know how much all of that work means to him. And so to you, honey, I will say I love you, and all of us, the children, are so proud of you. He is quite the family man, and I heard that here quite a bit. And the kids are not here. I think Fred mentioned, he was out at the park working on homework, so Mac Bernard does not play about school. You're not missing school for anything. He's shaking his head. He's like, nope, that's not gonna happen. But we love you, and we are so proud of you. And I'm going to turn it over to his sister, my sister, because I know she is equally as proud of him.
Thank you, Sean, first, and thank you, everybody, for allowing us to be here today. Good morning. Mac, my little brother. He wants to say he's my big brother, but he's my little brother. I am so amazed by your accomplishments. I am so proud of the impact that you've had, and we hear it. I'm very, very proud of you. But honestly, to you all, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Mac and I came here in 1986. I know we've been doing math here, so that's not a long time. I won't even say how many years that is, so you all don't figure out how old we are. The two of us on the plane from Haiti came here together. Went to school together at Carver Middle School, Atlantic High School, then Florida State, God knows. Although he betrayed us and went to University of Florida for law school. Our house is divided. Anyway, you all know him as a commissioner, as a leader. He's my little brother. My little brother. We do life together. We vacation together. We celebrate the holidays together. Sean and Matt cook for Thanksgiving. I do Christmas. We celebrate birthdays together. I have been so blessed to watch all that you have done for this community. I've been honored to see your impact, to watch you be a great father, a good husband. I won't say great, I'll let Sean say great, but a very good husband. And most of all, you're one of the best human beings that I know, one of the best. Thank you for being my little brother. And there isn't anything that I need that I know that I can't call Mac. Before I even think about who I need to call, Mac is the person. Of course, Thursday we're together, right? He is always there for me, always. And I am so thankful for that and so grateful for all you do for me and all you do for this community. I love you as well.
I have to say that a mark of a good man, it comes from his family. And to have your wife and your sister here means to me more of your character, speaks of your character, your goodness, and your love, because that starts from family. It goes out to the community. That was very beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing those emotions. Thank you.
And our last card is from Will Nita.
Good morning, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, County Administrator, County Attorney, and our clerks. I would like to thank all of you who are here. Some of you came very far. We sincerely appreciate it. A thank you to our staff, our interns, especially public affairs. I love all of you. Security team, our officers, and all the county staff. My family, my friends, my sisters here today. We couldn't have been successful without all of your support. Thank you for wanting us to succeed. The late Steve Jobs, in his Stanford address, mentioned how when you look back at your life, how the dots connect. When I was at the University of Florida, my late father sent me an article about a man who was just appointed to the city of Delray Beach. And he told me, you should know this man. And I met this man 10 years ago, and he promised me that he will teach me everything I need to know about politics. You kept your word and more. I thank you for this opportunity. It has been the greatest honor to work for you through all that we have been through, and I'm thankful for your achievements. I'm thankful that you used your power to elevate others. In life, you need a mentor and a sponsor. Not only you have been a mentor, a sponsor, you have been a friend, you have been a brother, you have been a dad. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. And to my new boss, I'll make you proud. but again, sincerely, thank you again for everything. We wish you the best, and especially the kids. They were so excited to perform for you. That was the big surprise. We knew that you would enjoy it. Thank you to his colleagues, all of you who supported him, especially for the name changes. We really appreciate it. And it's been a great 8 years, and I'm truly thankful. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a number of non-speaking cards here. I will let you know that the Office of Lois Frankel has reached out to thank you. I'm going to, rather than read, some of these comments are lengthy, I'll make sure we give you copies of them and you can enjoy them at your leisure. But a lot of people wanted to share their gratitude with you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Weiss. I guess we don't have to approve your going away with a motion. I don't think it would pass. I don't think it would pass. But I'd like to give you an opportunity, if you would like, to respond to these beautiful tributes.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor, and my fellow commissioners and the Vice Mayor. Samuel mentioned that, that I would be a minister, and just want to let Pastor Gregoire know that I would never be a minister, because my sister told me once to take Intro to the New Testament at Florida State, and I didn't do well in that class. So I, first of all, I want to apologize to my board members, because normally the commissioners don't get this, when you're leaving, you don't get this reception. But because my circumstance is a little bit different, because I'm leaving a little bit early because of the resign to run, so, I get to have a last meeting. So I apologize that, we're here. But I want to, thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here today. You had the chance to hear from my older sister, and I always say I'm the oldest. But you know what? It's been tough the past couple months being an immigrant from Haiti. And, we've read some of the things that's been said, but, as an immigrant from Haiti, and, with the two of us coming to the United States, September 19th, 1986, we've been blessed by God to be here. And I've been able to appreciate the moment to be here. I didn't get a chance to, Nita told me to prepare something, but I didn't. So, I didn't get a chance to meet my birth mother and my birth father. And, as an orphan kid who gets a chance and the opportunity to come to the United States at the age of 10, I dreamed of coming to the United States. And, I remember I knew that if I got the chance and the opportunity to come to the United States, that I would do the best to pay back getting that opportunity, and getting the opportunity to come here and to be able to learn English, go to school, go to Pine Grove Elementary School, Carver Middle School, and Atlantic High School. And some people from my Atlantic days, I see Tracy Ellison, who's here. We were in high school together, and I was a mean person, so just to let you know, ROTC, and a wrestler. But it's been truly, truly an honor to serve as a county commissioner. And so I want to thank my sister for being here. And, I always try to make sure that everything that I do which is to make sure that I make her proud and, just to make sure that we continue this legacy. And, she graduated from Florida State with me on the same day, and she double majored in nursing and actuary mathematics. And so she's an actuary works at NCCI in Boca in Commissioner Woodward's district. So thank you very much for your love and your dedication to the family. To the residents of District 7, I want to thank all of the residents for voting for me to be county commissioner 8 years ago, and also to all of the residents of Palm Beach County for giving me this opportunity to serve. There are some people that I, first of all, want to really spend the time to thank, because, when you come into this building, we have our security guards who work here that greets us. And so we have a lot of our security guards, but I want to personally thank some of the folks that work with us, from Daphne Bijou, Andre Sterling, Deshaun Williams, Freddie Porter, Julio Rodriguez. They work here, they greet us. I want to thank you for all the conversations about, how it is like to live in Palm Beach County and how do we address the housing needs of our residents, and always thinking about you. To all of the workers who work in this building, at the Property Appraiser's Office, Dorothy Jacks, our Clerk and Controller, Joe Abruzzo, our Tax Collector, Ann Gannon. Thank you for all of the workers who work in this building. When I first started as a city commissioner, my first campaign manager was Alan Jean. So I want to thank him, and also Patriot Games from Richard and Francine, and also my Cornerstone Solutions team who's done my campaign. One of the people who've helped me on most of my campaigns that most people don't know is Dr. Judy. And she's not here, she's away, but I want to thank you for always supporting me. Our interns, Ivory Polk, you're my current intern, but we've had so many interns who've worked in our office. Phoebe Jones, Melissa Joseph, Hercules Demostine, Ben Stahl, Cameron Clark, and Lorenzo. In 1997, I started here as an intern for the Criminal Justice Commission. And later I became a county commissioner, so we want to always continue to have interns, and they will get the chance to make changes in Palm Beach County. We're working on creating an African American museum and research library here in Palm Beach County. And to the Roosevelt alumni folks who've dedicated to create this library, and this board supported them, I just want to name a few of them. Miss Camille Bunch, who's here. Good to see you, Miss Bunch. Debbie Range, Cora Perry, Annie Ruth Nelson, Miss Edith Bush. These young ladies have worked so hard to create this museum, and with the support of this board, I hope that we will continue to create that museum that will tell the story of Palm Beach County. When I was a state representative, I had the pleasure of working with Bobby Powell. I get a chance to, he's the state senator, and I will get a chance to serve as state senator. And thank you for the kind words, Senator Powell. And looking forward to your service, hopefully soon on this board. Former Representative Al Jaquette, who worked with me, and Tragic McCoy, who is a city commissioner a city council member in Rivera Beach. The mayor of North Miami, Alex Azume, he was here. And I remember when he ran for office, I was knocking on doors for him in North Miami when he ran. To our Board of County Commissioners, Commissioner Baxter, who is not able to be here, Commissioner Barnett, Commissioner Weiss, Commissioner Woodward, Vice Mayor Marino, and Mayor Sachs, thank you for your dedication to the residents of Palm Beach County. To our former county commissioners who served with me, Commissioner Burdick, Commissioner Berger, Commissioner Valashay, Commissioner Abrams, Commissioner McKinley, who is here, great to see you, Commissioner Weinroth, and my brother from another mother, Commissioner and former Mayor Kerner. Thank you to all of who we've had the chance to serve. At the Florida Associative Counties, Ginger Delegal was here. I want to thank her for being here, and I look forward to continuing that service in Tallahassee. To my staff members, I've had only 5 staff members in my 8 years. To my 2 previous staff members, Michael Carter and Darren Romulus, who's also here, and to his wife, Christina Romulus, and my current staff members, thank you to Parnell Auguste, Willie Miller, who loves to serve our constituents. And then to Wilnita Emanuel, thank you for lending your family to us. Marcia, who prepared the invitation. Gina, who was here earlier. Thank you very much. Our county attorney's office, Denise Neiman, who was our first county attorney. Denise Kaufman, thank you for your work that you do for Palm Beach County as the county attorney. Bill, who's in your office, and some of the county attorneys that we've worked with, David Behar, David Audie, Howard Falcon, Mike Jones, and all the attorneys from the county attorney's office. Ms. Baker, wow. It's hard to, when you have, I've only had one county administrator in my 8 years as county, as on the Board of County Commissioners. And when I came on board, Mr. Joe Baker, he talked to me and he told me to make sure that, I respect his wife and be fair. And I want to thank Joe and Jasmine for lending you to Palm Beach County. It's been a rough ride because, it's tough being a county administrator because you have 7 bosses, and sometimes, when I'm advocating on behalf of residents of District 7, the majority may feel a different way, and the county administrators got to do the job of the majority. And, we've battled, we've fought, but your dedication to Palm Beach County, I want to thank you for your work and your dedication to the residents, and thank you for helping me and supporting some of the things that I've tried to do. Your Deputy Administrator, Patrick Rutter, and your Assistant Administrators, Todd Von Laren, Reggie Duran, Izmi Ayala Colazo, Tammy Fields, and all of the administrators and everyone who's worked at every department. I can't name everybody, but thank you to all of the workers of Palm Beach County. Marie Said is here. She's like a mother to me. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for the support and for your love, Miss Marie. And my 3 girls, and I told them, you cannot miss school to to be here, and they shouldn't be watching this at all. They can watch it tonight, because they're like, Dad, I'm like, nope, you cannot miss school, because it's important. They have to be in school, and they have to do well. So to my 3 girls, just want to thank them for supporting me. And, I love my girls, but I'm tough. But I appreciate them for everything. To, the fourth branch of the government, which is our newspaper, the Sun Sentinel and the Palm Beach Post. I know sometimes, we may not like what's written about us, but our newspaper plays such a major role. And I want to thank the Palm Beach Post and the Sun Sentinel, some of our beat writers who keep us honest and to hold us accountable for the work that we do. And I appreciate everything that they've written about me, positive or negative. But it's important for our residents in Palm Beach County. Lastly, I remember telling Face Place that the last thing that I would do as county commissioner would be to support the community center and to make sure that they would get the chance to operate in Palm Beach County, and we're able to do that. And so that is not going to be the last thing that I do. So please forgive me, that's not going to be the last thing that I do. The last thing that I will do is to present, and I will step on this side, so now I can do this.
Oh boy, I know what this is.
I know most people are probably thinking, like, he hasn't thanked his wife. But would Sean Bernard please come forward?
Aw.
Being married to Mac Bernard is a tough job. And being a mother to 3 daughters, and they're always fighting her. And when they try to get me to weigh in, I say, are there any more dishes for me to wash? Because I'm not getting involved in this fight. But today I get a chance to present this certificate of recognition to my wife.
Aw.
And, most of the time you see me as the county commissioner, but my wife, Sean, she is the general counsel, the lead attorney for the school district. And I've had the chance to recognize so many people over 8 years. But I didn't get a chance to recognize her. But Madam Mayor, Vice Mayor, and the county commissioners, please join me in presenting this certificate of recognition that is presented to my wife, Sean Bernard. And it says, congratulations on being the general counsel to the school district of Palm Beach County and your many years of dedicated service to the board. This is presented on this 29th day of October, 2024. Thank you. I love you.
So beautiful. Commissioner, I don't know if you can say anything more after that. That's so beautiful. Thank you. You're done? Okay, very good. You're just beginning, I tell you. Thank you so much, Commissioner Bernard. We're going to move on to BCC comments. There's nothing more on the agenda to handle at this time. So I'm going to start with you, Commissioner Barnett, if you have any comments at this time.
No comments except to say privileged to have served with you, Commissioner Bernard, for these last 2 years, and to have known you for even longer. Our friendship goes back at least 10 years, and I look up to you as a mentor. I know you're only a year older than me. We do share the same birthday, but I'm grateful for your advice and your help, and for helping me get through this 2 years. We've accomplished a lot, and I'm grateful that you stepped up to partner with us on bringing the African American Museum and the Multicultural Center to reality. I don't think that could have happened if you hadn't stepped up with your leadership and support on that. And for so many other things, I'm grateful to know you, and I'm sorry to see you go, but I look forward to seeing how well you represent Palm Beach County in the Senate, as you have in the House and here in Palm Beach County. God bless you and your family, and thank you, Senator.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. Commissioner Woodward.
Thank you. It's hard to top what's already been said about you. I would like to thank you. I've been on the board with you for 2 years, and I do believe we're going to miss your presence up here. You've managed to wrangle some of our very long discussion meetings into wonderful motions and keep track of that. I'm not sure who's going to take your place in that, but it's taught me a lot on working on a board, how to manage the situation, and obviously you've done amazing work for your district and our county, and you're going to do more work for our state. And this is not the end. We'll see you in a few short months, I'm sure, in Tallahassee, but really thank you. It's something to aspire to, that for any of us, I'm sure, to have people speak so kindly about our service here. So you've set the bar very high, and thank you for that. And your family too. Thank you for sharing him with the county and with all of us, and you're gonna have to share him in Tallahassee too, but thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Weiss.
Thank you, Mayor. Oh, Mac. I don't know if you remember, but you were my state representative. That's when I first got to meet you. And which is impressive. But you know what really impressed me? Was when I heard your life story. Truly the American dream. It's what this country was built upon. That's what our forefathers came here, and you exemplified that. You've been a conscience on this board to make sure that the people whose voices are sometimes very difficult to hear, you make sure they get heard. I can't tell you, you've been, to me, you put a check on my conscience at times. And that's something I would say is pretty remarkable in a human being, to be able to do that. You know, the many things you've worked on and championed, because you really have championed, and I think that's really the term for you, is you've been a champion of the people and been their voice. You know, I'm gonna miss you. Been together now about 6 years serving here. It's been interesting at times, but it has always been working together to try and do the best for the people of Palm Beach County and the people of the state of Florida. To your wife, Sean was in my class for leadership. Most powerful class ever, right? Okay, enough from the cheerleaders over there. But you know, to get to know your family and how, you know, the pride you would speak about your daughters. They're incredible, incredible kids. When I first met them, they were little. They were little girls, and now they've grown up to be wonderful, almost adults. And so hats off to both of you for raising such beautiful children that I know are going to make a big difference to our futures. I can't thank you enough for your service, for your friendship. And, you know, you have been and probably will be forever one of the smartest, or if not the smartest person up here. Being able to cut through a lot of the chatter and noise that sometimes gets in the way of seeing the real issues, and you can identify them, and that's something I will miss, but it gives me something to aspire to as well. So I wish you all the best. I know this isn't goodbye, it's just goodbye for now, but thank you for everything you've done, and I'll miss you.
Thank you, Commissioner Weiss. Vice Mayor Marino?
Well, I could start with a joke, but I'm not a very good joke teller. So I will say that being a mentor to so many people is one of the greatest gifts that we can do. So thank you for that gift. For being a family man, thank you for that gift. And for keeping your promises to your district and the rest of the folks that are here in our county, that's a gift. So my friend, thank you for the 4 years. Good luck in the future. We are going to be knocking on your door. And remember what county government is, and remember what home rule is, because we will be knocking on your door, always fighting for home rule. And we thank you for being a trailblazer.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Mac Bernard, I want to tell you a little story. You'll enjoy this. We started in the Florida House together with Marco Rubio was Speaker of the House, and he didn't like the fact that we Democrats were in the back of the room. We wanted to go home. It was a holiday, beginning of a holiday weekend. We were not going to vote a certain way to approve the budget. So he decided to keep us most of the night. And we were locked in the chambers, no phone. If we wanted to leave to go to the bathroom, we had to be escorted by a deputy. So Mac and I were there in the back of the room. We had to get home, but he really had to get home to see his family. So we Democrats started humming the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And it got so annoying to everybody that he decided at about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning that he would let us go. So he released us, and I was going to, I had a place there, I was renting, I was going to spend the night. And Mac and Perry Thurston, we were all sitting in the back row. So he said, Mac said, I got to get home. And I said, Mac, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, how are we going to get home? There's no flights. He said, well, we're going to drive. And I don't know if you remember that, but you do. Perry Thurston and I and Mac Bernard, we drove from Tallahassee down here to Palm Beach County, starting at 3 a.m. because Mac needed to get home to his family. And all that way I kept thinking, I don't know his wife and kids, but boy, they have a star. They've got a wonderful husband and dad. And I can see after those many years, that was many years ago, that he is like that today. That's what I said before, it starts from the home. And you and your sister that came all this way alone, without any family, you have begun a beautiful family of your own, but your family's extended. I saw all those kids here today. That's your family. And where I come from, family is very important. And I think where you come from too, family is very important. This is your family here in the County Commission. We'll always be here for you, Mac, and your family. And you've shown us a lot. But more than anything, you've shown that with determination, God's work, and your hard work that the American dream is coming true with you. You are a star for so many. And you have children and grandchildren that will always look up to you and your wife and your sister as the real true stars of this American dream. Thank you for all you've done for us. Thank you. So, Ms. Baker, did you want to say anything?
I've showered him enough. I do want to say thank you, Sean. Thank you for all that you do, allowing him when I call to talk, no matter what time of night it is. Thank you very much for that, and thank you for the softening on certain issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Before we adjourn, I have an off-site proclamation declaring October 30th, 2024 as Florida Tax Watch Inc. Day. And
I will make that motion.
okay, thank you. I have a first, I have a second from Commissioner Woodward. All those for, anybody opposed? See that it passes unanimously, 6-0. At this now, Commissioner Bernard, you want to close this meeting?
I think we have, okay. I do have an off-site proclamation, Madam Mayor, to Palm Beach Drama Works' 25th anniversary.
Very good. We have first, second, we have a second. All those for, anybody opposed? See that it passes unanimously, 6-0. Would you like to adjourn this meeting, Commissioner?
Oh, Madam Mayor? Wow. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you.